Hoosfoos log, infestation date 1.4. Whatever's infesting Dead Hills is still beyond our understanding, but our squad now understands true fear. They've rescued one civilian, watched another dragged away, emptied their ammo, and exhausted their tools. Nerves are shot, both for the squad and for this commander. Also for the record, the amount of profanity deployed during the last engagement was entirely within acceptable mission parameters. And despite the rumors, this squad has not save-scummed any alleged party wipes. Mission priority, return to the Otago for debrief and desperately needed psych support. Let me start by thanking everybody for the fantastic support on this series. Remember, if you want to see more aliens, give the video a like. I don't know what it does for the YouTube algorithm, but what it does for me is let me know you want to see more of it. Also, if you're interested in getting this game, I have a link down below that will let you get it for much less than it costs on Steam through Instant Gaming, and you'll help support the channel with something like 16 cents. I also want to thank everybody for all the comments, but especially Riri and MK3GT, who both took a ton of time to provide me pretty much spoiler-free information about how to survive this ridiculous game. So I'm going to do my best to put their advice into action, and we can talk more about the details of it as things evolve, but let's get going. And by getting going, I mean let's rest in our shelter. But I'm actually going to do one of the things that MK3GT suggested. I'm going to throw down some of these deployable motion trackers because we're going to get our command points back, and these will let us monitor this area,
setting up motion
and set it off, and detonate it if there are more bad dudes. So we're just going to throw these things down as frequently as we can because they're essentially free. And so if we look on our map as it goes down, there is the motion tracker. We can destroy it. And we can destroy it from the map, I believe. And you can see all the dudes there. Now, we would see them anyway because of where we are.
More signals incoming.
We are going to... More signals incoming. What we're going to do... you know what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... It's going to be a little bit weird, but I'm going to toss down a couple more of these. Because we can detonate all of them to do more damage to the Bastardos. Or to attract more Bastardos. So since we are going to get our command points back, this is sort of a strategic way of managing, of taking advantage of that.
Motion tracker activated.
Okay.
Motion tracker deployed.
Now we can rest. And we're going to get all our command points back. And save our progress.
Nap's over. Move your asses.
And as mentioned, they are pretty funny. As mentioned in our infestation log, we are going to make it our priority to evac. So we're going to get over here to the ARC and do that. But it's pretty much... but it's just impossible for me to ignore this guy here. We can grab him. So what we're going to do is just quickly glance at the map here. I'm not sure where this guy's going, but I think we should be okay to go out here. So let's break this weld.
Cut that door open.
We're going to go get that guard that we, of course, have never seen before.
Door open.
And we're going to go over here. I don't know if...
More signals incoming.
Oh, really? No, I think we're okay. I don't know if our monitor things are going to last across an evac, but that's okay. Let's go here.
Got a live one here.
Get him out.
Uh-oh.
Can't leave him in there.
Your commander whispering in your ear, kid?
Wait, how does he know that?
You guys might want to join me in here. Seems it's safer behind bars than roaming free. Trust me, I've lived the Marine's life. I know. Keys are in the sheriff's office if you want to bunk down.
Okay, we'll get that key. Don't make yourself too comfortable.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to. Let's go. I'm keeping an eye on that mini-map. We're going to go over here because there is a box in here.
Let's see what's inside.
I'm going to do my best to be a little bit more methodical This is, I've been told by several different people, oh, we got a tool, nice, that this is more of a stealth than a run and gun type game, which is totally fine with me. I like stealth more. It's kind of how I like to play other things. We also, of course, can see things on the map, like tools and that sort of stuff, and we have to go here to get that that card key card, whatever it is. I also have changed the escape key. I remapped it so that it doesn't do anything. Because I was tired of going to that menu when I was tense. And I'll figure out the other ways to deal with backing up. Like hitting the back button. I'm gonna get that key. Did you guys get it?
Signals incoming.
What? Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh shit. Is that a guy right there? Wait, do they not see us? Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna throw down a... Will a flare draw their attention? I don't know if it will. Okay, you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna not throw the flare. But while we're at it, we can actually set up another one of these motion trackers.
Deploying motion tracker.
Oh shit, you're going over there? No. Okay, can I cancel that? Oh god. You know what? Then we're just gonna have to throw a flare. I hope it doesn't attract the bastards. We don't need to be in slow-mo.
More signatures spotted.
Oh god. Okay, is that gonna attract their attention?
Motion tracker activated.
Okay, get back over here, bastard. Okay, everybody duck. Control. You guys. Yeah, we're fucked.
I have multiple signals.
Everybody crouch. Crouch.
More
Crouch.
signatures spotted.
Crouch.
Come on, team.
Fucking crouch. Let's see what happens. Did they leave? Oh my god, the guy left. You see that? That's amazing. Okay. Did we get the key though? No, we didn't get the key. Can somebody get this key, please?
On it.
Now we know why the sheriff didn't answer.
Looks like she put up a hell of a fight. Rest easy, Susan.
Safe position taken.
Okay. Everybody's crouching. Let's go. Are they coming back? No.
They're
So let's go
heading
over
our
here.
way.
They are? No, I don't think you're correct. Let's go over here. Come on, you guys.
I have multiple signals.
Yep, that's okay. We're okay. We're okay.
All right, Marines. Open that cell.
Let's do it. Uh-oh. Does that guy know we're here? How's that guy know we're here?
Access granted.
Wait. Does that guy know we're here? How did they hear us? Oh, the ARC took it out, I think. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, hey, hi. How are you? Follow us.
Back to the core, buddy. Come with us.
Like the old days. Lead the way. I'm just behind you.
I accidentally parked the ARC in a perfect location. What's through here?
There's something about his attitude.
Were you in the core long?
Did we go
Marine?
here?
7 years before they canned me, Chief.
And why would they do that?
Same thing as put me in here. Wasn't so good with orders, you know?
Let's recover this data pad. What else do we have going on? So we're going to just go back to the ARC. We're going to take this security guard with us. Or we're going to go back to the ARC, excuse me. Well, this guy actually has a rank. Oh, maybe he'll become one of our soldiers. Let's just make sure...
More signatures spotted.
Yeah. We'll read all our correspondence later. I'm too tense to do it now. We do have 3 command points. Okay, wait, let's watch what happens here.
More signatures spotted.
Oh, that ARC is doing yeoman's work there. Wow, that's actually a good spot. So what we're going to do is go over here. Oh, can I just... Well, I want everybody to walk over there, but I'm going to deploy a motion tracker right there. Whoops.
Deploying motion tracker.
Now, I don't know if we will get our turret. Like, if I go activate the turret that I need to
There's something
repair.
around.
I don't know if
Setting up motion tracker.
we'll be able to take that back.
Motion tracker deployed.
I am very curious to find out. Let's take a quick look at the map. Yeah, so our turret is over here, but it's broken. We could make a run for it. Try to fix it with our one tool. And bring it back with us. So I think what we'll do is go over here.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
So we might go like right there. We'll go here, drop the guy off, relocate over to this place, run for the turret. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that instead of going immediately back. And then my goal today, honestly, is to
Come on, team.
get back to the base. You know, I mean, obviously, all this battle and stuff is really fun. Are we on slow-mo? No, you guys need to run. It's really fun, but we extract survivors, please. We want to see what's going on in the base, you know? Like, that's a big part of the game, just like it would be in XCOM or any of these other things. Let's go here and do redeploy squad over to this spot, like I just said. Because we do have one tool, which is all it's going to take to repair that turret. Let's see what happens on the way. This was exciting before. Oh, you're taking the long way, I see. I don't know if this Mako, or whatever this thing is, the ARC, excuse me, Mako. I don't know if the ARC can actually take damage. Maybe not from these guys. I'm sure at some point in the future it can. Wow, we're really taking the scenic route. I wonder if we regenerate command points while we're in the ARC. Yeah, park.
Got something on the tracker.
Is there anybody close? I don't see anybody. So we did, it does seem like we regenerated the point, the command point. We're going to put down a motion tracker right here.
Stay sharp, lead. This place gives me the creeps.
Yeah, I'm sure it does give you the creeps. It gives me the creeps. Okay, so we need to go this way. So we're going to go...
Tracker deployed.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, everyone. Let's go back. Usually I would use the escape key, but of course I remapped it so that I couldn't accidentally smack it a million times. Where the... And now I'm turned around. What? Wait, what? Oh my gosh, I'm so turned around. Okay, we're gonna go over here.
Come on, team.
Everybody over here.
There's something around. Double time.
God, why are you not following? There we go. Over here. Oh shit. No, no, no. Back off. What? Where are we going? Yeah, that's right. Oh, there's a dude right over there. Well, I'm afraid to go this way. So let's leave the map. Can I hit M again? I can't. I don't...
Stay frosty, Marines.
Are we headed the right way? I don't... I'm getting all turned around. No, we're not. Okay. Let's go. There we go. I don't know why I'm having trouble. Thank you for bearing with me. That's not the door. I'm also going to be trying to play as zoomed out as possible.
Move on.
I know it might make it a little more difficult for you to see what's happening, but I'm not sure I can survive if I don't. So we're going to go here. This objective is for one of the other people, I believe. Let's just take a quick look. Yeah, it's for that last civilian. Let's go here. I think we can run here. I like how they call each other slugs. Okay, there's nobody in sight. What we're going to do, in case the trackers do stick around, we're going to plop one right there. Meanwhile, we're going to go over here. Everybody else... Okay, we don't need to be slow-mo.
There's something around.
Okay, get back here. And then we're going to click on this and say repair and pick up.
Roger. Get up, sweetie.
Okay, now we're going to leave these guys just watching in case somebody comes. Let's look on the map for any other resources that I missed.
Sentry gun fixed.
And we picked it up, right? Okay, now I don't know if we're going to take it back with us, but this is how we're going to find out, right? So let's go. Can we turn around, please? Thank you. I'm going to go through here. Is there anybody on our tracker? No.
Double time!
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's get back to the Otago. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick look at the map and make sure we do want to go back to the Otago. Or change my mind entirely. Oh. Change my mind entirely and go... Oh, that's right. We have to disable the cameras. Maybe we can get to this person.
Stay frosty.
Yeah. Let's get in. We're going to relocate to this one. It's a little bit of a change of plan, but I think it does make sense. So let's get in here. Redeploy squad. Go up to here. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, yeah. No, that's right. That's right. That's where they're going. And then we're going to evac. Wow, are you taking the scenic route again? No. Okay, don't get out. See, here's the thing. I don't want them to get out of the arc if we know there's somebody coming, like in the place where our friend is. Or our potential friend. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, see, they're in there. Oh, no. This is no. And where are the cameras? You know what? Maybe the... Where... Have we not done the camera thing?
More signals incoming.
You know what? Forget it. Evac. Extract to the Otago. Here are our gains so far. Oh, it shows us all sorts of cool stuff. So everybody went up a rank. We got a medical supply. We got a sentry gun. Oh, so we do get to keep the sentry gun. We only got 2 of the 300 materials and none of the Xeno samples. We will be able to continue this mission on future deployments. So let's go ahead and do that so that we can see what's happening on the Otago. Just learn that part of the game. And let our people recover. All right, here we go. A little plot. This is the Dead Hills mission. I believe this plus 45% means how much further we have completed this mission. We were at 0, obviously. We completed half of the primary objectives, so that would be consistent with the 45% plus a little bit, I don't know. And 5 of the 19 data pads. Here are the objectives we completed. Deactivate emergency lockdown, save security guard Torrance, save engineer O'Neill, enter Dead Hills, which is a nice objective, reactivate the colony's SATCOM, save engineer McCallan, and save veterinarian McNeil. These 2 are still waiting for us. I think Carmichael's the one that was abducted. Let's do the Marine report. Okay, look at this nonsense. Wounded, 4 days in med bay, tired, reduced bravery by 10 points and accuracy by 15. No trauma. I guess trauma would be like long-lasting stuff. Maybe we'd need an extra thing to cure it. They leveled up because they got 7 experience. This one is wounded for just 4 days in med bay. In fact, this one... Okay, and not everybody's on 4 days. This is 3, and this is 3. These are all tired, so same restrictions. No traumas for anyone. Everybody got the 7 XP, and we can promote them in a minute. I'm not going to do that yet, because I want to get more information before we figure out who's going to do what. Look how tired they look, though. Or at least that one. Let's go. Inventory report. I guess the extra people count as inventory, so we got an engineer, and we got a recruit. Oh, very nice. This does become another soldier for us. Duncan Torrance. If I can rename people, I will certainly rename them after people in the comment section. Just let me know if you want to be renamed. I make no promises about your longevity. No extra tools, 1 medical supply, 1 sentry gun, 20 materials. We saw that. Statistics report. I like numbers. Oof. So it shows us mission duration, 1 hour and 31 minutes for this run, and the total mission duration is 1 hour and 31 minutes. So I suspect this is for each time we go into there to finish the objectives or try to accomplish the objectives, and this is overall, and then it will tell us the average for all the missions as we do more missions. We killed 52 drones, which is a lot, I think. We were mostly undetected. We were 4.9% detected. We were 4.8% trapped, and we were 12.3% hunted. That is not great. We shot 2,000 rounds. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's close the report and see what happens.
So, hostile critters or wiped out colony? Hunslet being Hunslet? How'd you find your first day in the Corps?
I don't know. It's a lot to take in.
If it helps, you're doing okay.
Thank you. I'm glad it's over. My nerves are shot.
Oh, it ain't never over. But for now, we got some time.
Good. Gives me a chance to work on the comms. If only we could hear from Director Price.
What's wrong with his eyes?
We could use her help.
Dr. Becker's been trying the whole time we were deployed. It turns out most long-range transmitters are down. If someone's home at Pharos, they probably can't pick up.
Oh.
Do you think those things can be there too?
Of course they
Judging by
can.
what happened on Pioneer, it's clear that they're spreading extremely fast.
Then you'd better get familiar with the Otago right now. We can't give those creatures the benefit of time.
Right. Let's familiarize ourselves. Let's go. We can't deploy right now. We have to go to the laboratory to unlock deployment. We have an unassigned physician because we rescued one, that veterinarian. We have... How did we... We didn't repair anything. Maybe this is... Oh, I see. Yeah, it's just campaign progress. So I guess Otago repair is just going to be part of what happens. It's kind of like progress for the whole game. We have 7 available Marines, 4 of them tired, and 4 of them wounded. I guess we're going to find out if 7 is inclusive or exclusive of these 4. So let's go to the laboratory, since it's clearly what we want, what it wants us to do.
Ah, Administrator. I wanted to... Oh. Going that badly, is it?
I'll get back to you on that. Can I do something for you?
Does she need to have that headset
Yes.
on all the time?
I was hoping you might persuade Sergeant Harper to retrieve some samples of the creatures.
Oh, I could do that.
One can never have too much information about one's enemies.
I didn't know you worked in corporate espionage, Doctor.
Very droll. On the other hand, I do find that science and skullduggery have a surprising overlap.
I'm
Both
not sure
require
that's true.
focus and a keen eye for detail. One supposes.
True enough. And
I
you're
don't
right.
think he's supposing.
We
Do
need
you
more
guys think he's
information on these
supposing?
things. I'll talk to the sergeant.
Oh, that was a weird cut.
Chief Engineer Corrigan, isn't it? We met before.
Oh, it's you. Sorry about that,
You had your hands full. Things look better now.
They are. Came together faster than I thought. Ain't pretty, but we're functional and I hope stable. Harper told me we got splashed after some kind of failure in the planetary quarantine protocol. Something called Cerberus?
That's what's going around.
Cerberus.
Certainly.
More
Oh my
corporate
God,
corner
she's-
cutting.
Maiko is not being
mess.
forthright.
Anyway, I should be able to produce equipment for our Marines now.
Anything I can do to help?
Well, I don't think this ship will ever be spaceworthy again. But that doesn't mean we have to abandon her. It could be shelter, you know? For these people. For us. The only problem is dear Otago took a beating. I got holes to patch, cables to reconnect. Our cryo chambers, our shield, they're history. In short, we're missing materials. Spare parts to turn into upgrades. For both our guys and the ship.
Look, no promises. But we could ask the Marines to check for materials in Dead Hill storehouses during their next visit.
It all helps. Need a gun, Administrator?
Okay, we're going to inspect the armory in a second. So what you're not seeing here, and that's why she said she was familiar or seeing her again, is because there were a couple of quick things before we did our deployment to Dead Hills where we went to this laboratory. We went to the workshop. We went to the laboratory. We went to the medical quarters. We haven't been to the barracks yet. And they just did a little intro stuff, but I decided not to include it just for the sake of time. Let's go to the barracks. Oh, inspect the armory. Location armory. I guess that's in the barracks. Oh, there's that dude we saw, that dude we met.
What brings you to my corner of the Otago?
Sergeant
cool
Harper says I should
wolf
take
thing.
a look around. He's probably trying to keep me busy.
Yeah, the devil loves idle hands. I can't give you a tour. We're still digging through the wreckage.
How does it look?
Well, we've more portable weapons than we've got Marines to carry them. So if you find anyone out there with training, you point them in my...
Oh, we already did that.
As for
You're
the
welcome.
ordnance, it's pretty much scragged.
What about the emergency escape vehicles?
That satellite relay idea of yours.
That hand he's got is so
Yeah,
cool.
Harper told me. If we can get the fuel linkages repaired, we might salvage one EEV.
Oh, he's
But I'd be
got a wolf
damned
on his
before I let
tattoo
you
on his
play
arm
with the
too.
only life pod we have left.
And how useful is a single life pod on a crashed ship exactly?
Yeah, you're pretty convincing. I'll give you that. All right, take it. But keep me updated.
Wow, that was easy. I guess she is convincing. The Armory gives us thorough insight into each and every one of our Marines. Select a Marine from the list to access more information and statistics about them. The barracks is now available, and we've been granted exceptional materials to buy our first upgrade for a Marine. Well, I think it's going to force us to do it. So we're going to select L sharp. Marine upgrade limitations. A Marine can carry a limited number of upgrades. That number increases with the Marine's rank. Select an available upgrade slot. But first, let's take a look at Leon Sharp. We can see he's been on one mission, and it took 6 experience to promote him. And of course, we got 7. His health is at 6. It is? I thought he was wounded. He's got 0% bravery, 2 armor, 35% accuracy. I think that in part is because of the wound? No, tiredness reduces accuracy and bravery. He can carry 1 of each thing. Oh, interesting. Maybe that's why we couldn't pick stuff up? I don't know. Oh, look at all this stuff happening over here. Pulse rifle. I think this is our 4 Marines that can be promoted. So his gear is a pulse rifle, service pistol, and shotgun. I think they all have that. Let's select a slot like it wants us to. Oh, and we can see he's busy undergoing treatment in the med bay. Marine upgrade selection. The list of upgrades for a Marine will increase depending on the Marine's level and class. Select an upgrade and hold left click to confirm our choice. So we can either increase his ammo clip capacity by 1 at the start of a deployment. It costs 30 resources. We currently have 60. Or we can give him pouches. For each Marine with this attribute in the squad, the maximum capacity of medical supplies and tools is increased by 1. Oh, I believe it was MK3 GT who suggested pouches are incredibly valuable. God, I feel like, though, we kept running out of ammo, but maybe that's because I was using too much suppressive fire. Let's do a pouches for... Wait, this guy has bad luck. I guess we can't figure out what that means until we're done with the little tutorial thing here. So I guess I will take pouches. Okay, he can carry an extra med kit and tool, and it wants us to report to Sergeant Harper in the command deck. And let me see, we can customize. So we can rename them, and we can also give them a nickname. Oh, we can change their gender on the fly? Wow. Okay. If only it were that easy in real life, I suppose. We'll worry about all of that later. But yeah, let me know if you want to be in the game. We can certainly give these guys, rename anybody we want, and also give them nicknames if we want. And then now we need to report to Sergeant Harper in the command deck. So I'm going to back out of here. I'm trying not to use the escape key at all since it's remapped. And we'll go to the command deck. Oh, it is raining out there. See that?
Back from your tour? How'd it go?
Pretty good, I think. Dr. Becker requested some samples of the creatures for study, and Chief Corrigan is in need of components to turn this ship into a proper base.
I thought you were all about getting your message out.
There's nothing to say we can't do the one so long as it doesn't endanger the other, is there?
True enough.
She seems a little uptight, huh?
Let's go back to Dead Hills.
Just like her whole face is so severe.
The same feeling you have when these...
See, look at the way she's...
around, Sergeant.
This is hard.
I think it's her eyes.
Deputy Administrator.
Listen, Sergeant Harper. Your abilities, they could be tied to this outbreak. If there are more like you out there, it could help.
Oh, psionic abilities.
People should know. They have the right to
You
know.
mind your own business, Hayes, and I'll take care of it.
I didn't even really hear what they were talking
You have
about.
a relay to find, and I have men to lead. We both have a part to play. This conversation's over.
Oh, Harper. You can't hide it forever. You're a mutant. Not everybody hates the muties. Command deck. That's enough for today. Select the next day button and hold left click to confirm our choice. So this is another situation where MK3 GT told me that doing the next day thing is not bad at all. What ends up happening is, well, it's gonna tell us, but what ends up happening is we pass a day. Infestations can become worse if we get the massive onslaught attacks. And my understanding is that as long as we do not trigger an onslaught, we can not worry too much about how bad the infestation becomes. And this will give us money every time we pass the next day. So it's apparently meant to be designed that way. It's the devs intentionally did that. At some point, we get to the point where we can't just spam next day all we want. But before we do that, oh, shoot, I was going to assign a physician. We can't do that. So let's go ahead and do next day. It's telling us we have to.
New objectives are awaiting your review.
Expedition. The Otago sensors have detected an unusual peak of energy in an abandoned outpost relay station nearby. What should we do? Go investigate the outpost, so we'll lose our deployment opportunity for today, but we do get 50 materials, 10 xeno samples, and rescue 1 random survivor. Or we could say we don't have time for this. I think we should do this. This is what MK3GT, I think, was suggesting, is that this is okay to do until we get to what's known as the Doomsday Clock. So let's try this. This is how we learn. The expedition was a success. We got 50 materials, which we saw get used for upgrades. We can't launch a mission because we squandered our... Oh yeah, look at that. See, it's leveling up. We squandered our deployment in order to get those materials. There's new stuff in the codex. Let's assign physicians. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's go to the barracks for a second.
Ma'am.
So I know that probably everybody watching this has played XCOM. I haven't played XCOM since the very, very first one, and I sucked at it. So... you could feel free to offer me any advice you want, and saying things like, hey, it's just like in XCOM, isn't much of a touch point for me, except that it makes me want to play XCOM. Okay, so this is Leon Sharp, and let's see if we can find out what bad luck means. So, the Marine earns 1 less XP for each deployment with a maximum of 0 XP. I guess that didn't apply last time? Because everybody got 7, I thought. Let's go to our next Marine. You're a coward. This Marine's bravery is reduced by 2 per aggressiveness level. Okay, and their current bravery is 0. Stress damage the Marine endures is reduced by a percentage of their bravery. Okay, thank you so much. This is rookie Elizabeth McDonald. Again, let me know if you want to claim her. This is Ezekiel Smith. I don't believe any of these people have any specialization right now. That's what we're going to do with the classes or upgrading them. He's a conspirator. The stress relieved by each Marine with conspirator during arrest is reduced by 10. No. The stress relieved by each Marine during arrest is reduced by 10 points because this person's just hanging around. Oh, what an ass. I wonder if we can cure personality traits. This is Jessica Webb. Oh, that's a great name. Like, that's a superhero name. She's clumsy. Alien detection time is reduced by 10%. Does not stack with other bonuses of the same type. Well, I gotta say, that's not so much of a bonus. So all these folks are all exactly the same. Let's, before we spend our resources on upgrades, let's promote somebody. So who do we think is worthy of a promotion the way we want? Well, I guess we can promote. Can we promote everybody for free? Wait, who do we want to promote the most? Coward. I really don't like this conspirator thing. And you're clumsy. I think I'm okay with this one, so why don't we promote Jessica?
Stand tall, Marine.
What is this? Oh, these are just the upgrades? Oh, if we upgrade her... Oh, we already did. We already promoted her? Wait, she's already promoted? Yeah, she just got an additional upgrade slot. That's all that means. Nope. Nope. She gets a common attribute slot. Oh! What does this do? Redemption. Remove the Marine's negative trait, clumsy. Alien detection time is reduced. Oh, that's cool. We can. I was just asking about that. We can remove their negative traits. Team Spirit. Increase the reserve command points by 1 for every 2 Marines in the squad with this attribute. Oh, I don't recall if Riri or MK3GT suggested Team Spirit is a good perk, but that's okay. We'll figure it out together. Increase the Marines' maximum health by 1. That's also incredible. Wow, these are all really good. I don't know if this is such a bad perk, which is why I was promoting her first. I feel like we're probably going to do Team Spirit, but let's see if we go to one of our other people, if they get the same
Bravo Zulu
choices. Bravo Zulu. No, they get different choices. Avenger. The squad generates 5% more retribution points. Retribution points are only generated when we're being attacked. Bold level 1. Increase the Marine's maximum bravery by 5 points, reducing the stress experienced from any source. That could be really good. Looter level 1. The squad earns 10% more materials whenever a Marine loots a crate of materials. Well, we haven't seen many materials, but we do know there's 300 on the Dead Hills board. And taking this early will certainly pay dividends for the entire playthrough, of course. Let's see what else everybody can get. Elizabeth, what can you get?
Marine.
Okay, she can have her coward removed. Okay, we saw tough before. Increases the Marine's maximum health by 1. Mind of Steel, that's new. Marine automatically heals 1 trauma point per campaign turn. Well, we haven't seen trauma yet. I suspect it's going to really screw us. But I'm not going to get ahead of us on that. Let's see, or get ahead of ourselves.
Bravo Zulu.
Bravo Zulu. You have quick hands. Reloading times for this Marine are 50% faster. Only applies if the Marine doesn't have any wounds to their arms. Oh. Avenger level 1. The squad generates 5% more retribution points. Or Sharpshooter. Well. Okay. Okay, so. This guy, I've been told by pretty much everybody that we want ultimately to get a sniper. Like, that's one of the most valuable classes we can get. This guy has bad luck, so he gets 1 less XP. So somebody else actually had one that reduces accuracy. No, it's bravery. Oh, maybe not. No. Being wounded or tired reduces accuracy. That's what it is. Okay, I think this guy we're going to promote.
Marine.
We're going to promote, and I guess we will tag him as our potential sharpshooter, or as potential sniper. Either that, or maybe quick hands for reloading with the sniper rifle. Man, I don't know. Both of these are good. I'm going to do accuracy. I think that'll be helpful when we get a sniper. And then we already gave him pouches. He's just going to get this slot. So we'll upgrade him in the barracks. He has an available slot. Are they new? Are they different? They are. Aiming sight. Increase the Marine's accuracy by 5 points. Ammo bag, which we saw before, gets additional ammo clip. Wider clip increases the number of bullets in each primary weapon ammo clip by 20%. We have 95 materials. Pouches increases medkit and carrying capacity. Maybe we go all in on accuracy. I don't know. Let's see what else. Leon, busy. On. Oh, that was weird. Okay, now, do you get the same ones? You also... Okay, so this first one must be ammo bag and pouches. We only have... What do we have? We have enough to do 3 of these. Let's go double check with Leon. Leon? Thank you. Is this also 30? Yeah, these are also 30. Okay, so it's the same no matter what level, or at least for the first couple levels. Alright, I guess we promote everybody, right? Wait, let's see what our other... Right. So these are our other recruits. Oh, we do actually have quite a few of them. Okay, so none of these guys who are wounded can be deployed until they're fixed. So I think what we want to do is get Leon out there since we've already promoted him and used pouches. So what we'll do is we go to the medical quarters and we click on Leon and then we say intensive care. Oh, it costs 1 doctor. Right, because we have 2 doctors.
This one's a priority.
So now they will... Oh, we could do it again? No. Maybe. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want our first 4 people to be available at the same time.
This one's a priority. Understood.
Okay. And then we need more doctors if we want to do anything better. But that's okay. Now we're going to go back to barracks and figure out what we want to do. These guys are all in med bay recovering, which means we're going to need a new squad to go out there into Dead Hills. At this point, the episode devolved into my looking at all the soldiers, making no real decisions, hemming, hawing, and faffing about, rather than asking you to watch something boring AF. I will call it here, and we will be back with something more fun, and likely with a lot more foul language, next time. Until then, thanks so much for watching and commenting. I love you very much, And remember, if you have pets, to have them spayed or neutered.